Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among peaceful mountains, there lived a young and curious boy named Zuko. Zuko had always been eager to learn and explore the mysteries of life. One day, he heard about a wise old monk who resided in a nearby monastery. It was said that the monk possessed great wisdom and could answer any question. Excited by the prospect of gaining knowledge, Zuko ventured towards the monastery, his mind buzzing with questions. As he reached the entrance, he found the monk sitting serenely in meditation, his eyes closed and his face radiant with tranquility. Zuko approached the monk, bowing respectfully. The monk opened his eyes and greeted Zuko with a gentle smile. Sensing the boy's eagerness, he said, "Welcome, young seeker. What brings you to my humble abode?" Zuko replied, "Wise monk, I have come seeking answers to the mysteries of life. I wish to learn how to find inner peace and clarity." The monk nodded and motioned for Zuko to sit beside him. "Finding inner peace and clarity is like emptying a cup," he began. "Imagine you have a cup filled to the brim with water. If you want to fill it with fresh purity, you must first empty the cup of its contents." Zuko listened intently, picturing the cup in his mind. The monk continued, "In the same way, to gain true understanding and wisdom, you must let go of preconceived notions, judgments, and worries that fill your mind. Only then can you create space for clarity and insight." Zuko pondered the monk's words, realizing that he often carried the weight of his thoughts, worries, and opinions, hindering his ability to see things as they truly were. He asked the monk, "But how can I empty my mind? It seems so difficult." The monk smiled kindly and replied, "Emptying the mind is not a forceful act, my young friend. It is a gentle and patient process. Start by observing your thoughts without attachment, like watching clouds drift across the sky. Notice them, acknowledge them, but let them pass by without clinging to them." Zuko nodded, eager to try this approach. He sat beside the monk, closing his eyes, and began observing his thoughts. Like passing clouds, thoughts arose in his mind, worries, plans, memories, but Zuko chose not to hold on to them. Instead, he allowed them to float away, gently refocusing his attention on the present moment. Days turned into weeks, and Zuko continued his practice diligently, learning to let go of thoughts as they arose. One day, as he sat in meditation, he felt a sense of deep peace wash over him. His mind felt spacious, like an open sky, and he experienced a profound connection to the world around him. Zuko opened his eyes, feeling a newfound lightness within. He turned to the monk, his face glowing with joy, and said, "Wise monk, I have experienced a sense of inner peace and clarity. It feels like a vast expanse where my thoughts no longer overwhelm me." The monk smiled warmly, his eyes filled with wisdom. "Ah, young Zuko, you have embarked on a beautiful journey of finding inner peace. Remember, the mind, like a cup, is meant to be emptied and filled anew. Embrace this practice with patience, and you will continue to discover the wonders of the present moment." And so, Zuko continued his journey, embracing the art of emptying the mind and finding peace within. With each passing day, he grew wiser, radiating the